Have you ever been bullied before? I know I have. I'm sure many of us has been bullied and wish we knew ways on how to deal with it or even wish an adult would have intervened. Over 14% of high school kids have considered suicide. About 7% has actually attempted. I'm come up with some ways to put an end to bullying. This is why I want to talk to you about Say No to Bullies. This organization will help save lives as well as help children feel better about themselves. Say No to Bullies will help children, teachers, and family members have open discussions about bullying. My daughter was affected by bullying. I spoke with her and let her know that she was not the problem and there was nothing wrong with her. I also reached out to her teacher and we were able to resolve the situation. I'm going to begin by giving you information about how kids are being bullied, the effect it has on their lives, and what we can do to change it. I'll start with some statistics. The third leading cause of death amongst young people is suicide. That's about 4,400 deaths per year. And I know you would agree with me that's way too many. Studies from Yale show that victims of bullying are 2 to 9 more likely to commit suicide than victims that were not bullied. They, the Say No to Bullies organization is here to provide the well needed training for teachers and family members to help kids deal and to stop bullying. Statistics from ABC News share that nearly 30% of students are either bullies or victims of bullying. About 160,000 kids stay home from school every day because of their fear of bullying. Sadly, 10 to 14 years old may be at higher risk of suicide. I've shared with you some facts about bullying and the effect it has on suicide. Now I'm going to give you information on Say No to Bullies and why it should be implemented at every school. Say No to Bullying is an organization targeted to schools, families in the United States. The organization is put in place to bridge the gap between children, family members, and teachers about bullying. Every 7 minutes, a child is being bullied. Adult intervention is -4%. Peer intervention is 11%. And no intervention is 85%. Now that you understand how many kids are at risk, I tell you how Say No to Bullies plan to make a change. We plan to have a workshop for teachers to teach them how to spot kids that are being bullies and bullies. We also plan to teach family members how to help kids that are being bullies understand that they are not the problem during this workshop. During the workshop, we will also teach children about self worth. The goal is to teach children to love themselves, and if they love themselves, they won't be affected as much by the words of others. At the end of each workshop, we will pass out pamphlets with information about an app to download. It will have a code to enter that will link directly to your school. With this app, you can report if you're being bullied or if you witness someone being bullied anonymously. If you remember, I mentioned earlier 80% of bullying don't get reported. This way, it would be a safe way to report it. This is our way of making school a safer place for kids. To sum it all up, I provide you with information about how kids are being affected by bullying. Say No to Bullies want to make sure we put an end to it and keep children safe. By stopping bullying, we can save lives.